Well, hi folks, I'll just give you a quick roundup, show you what's going on at home and up at the plot. So, got my second lot of lettuces through now. Same as always, I've got my little gem, cos, some iceberg and the multigrain again. Planted a few courgettes. I'm going to plant a couple of these on, well, maybe just one at home in a pot later when they get a bit bigger, and try some outside up at the plot and see if they don't blow away or not. So I'll give them a go anyway. Like I said, I usually grow these in my greenhouse or polytunnel, but as I've not got one this year, to see how we get on. Leeks are coming along all right now. About 6 inches, 7 inches tall now. So probably another couple of weeks, and they'll be ready to plant out straight into the soil up at the plot. So that's all right. Now that's some of the parsley I sowed. It was about 10 years old, the seed, but it has come through eventually, even though there's only about 6 germinated. So I don't know whether I'll get a crop out of this year or not. So these are all my potatoes at home now, because I'm not growing any up at the plot due to lack of water. These are the Sarpo, Mira and Blue Danube in the 30 litre pots, quite a long way behind the Nicola new potatoes. And these are some early ones that I planted quite a bit earlier to try and get a really early crop. So they're coming on all right, and it's a lot easier just going to my tap and watering than it was up at the plot when I've run out of water. So we'll see how they get on. They won't be as big as they would have been up at the plot, you know, growing in the soil as well as in the pots, but we'll see how we get on. Some of the stuff I sowed a bit earlier, this is the rocket. It's coming along nicely now. Should be ready to pick. I'll just pick and come again in a week or two again. And these are some of the speedy leaves they were called. It's just mixtures of different types of really fast salad leaves. There's all sorts of stuff in there. A few spring onions, going a bit leggy, but I've got plenty growing up at the plot. And then finally, trying a few sweet peas up a bit of a trellis. I've got some planted up at the plot as well, so we'll just see how those get on. So that's all that's going on at home really. I've got a couple of tomatoes coming along, some of the little cherry hanging basket ones. But that's mainly it at home, so I'll just nip up to the plot and show you what's going on up there. Well, hi folks, up at the plot now, I'll just show you what's going on. We had a bit of a strong set of winds the other day from the north, so everything got a bit battered, but it's all up and running now. So got my peas tied up a bit, because they all got sort of flattened, laying horizontally, so I've got those strung up a bit. Hopefully we'll start grabbing hold of the chicken wire with the tendrils and climbing up, so they're not so bad. Other things got a bit of a battering, you probably can't see because it's a bit dark, but these are my banana shallots. Only little spindly things, but they'll perk up. They're the spring onions, they're a bit more substantial. Got a row of those in. Another thing that took a bit of a hammering with the beetroot, because as you know they just tend to rock about, so they were just all loose, so I just had to come up and put a bit of soil around everything. Same with the onions, they got a bit of a battering, a few broken and bent leaves, but there's not a lot you can do. Garlic the same. Garlic's looking a bit sickly if I do say so myself. Some of the younger leaves are looking a bit yellow, so it might be just lacking a bit of water, or they did get a bit of a battering, so it might be more that's the problem. Just show you how my carrots are getting on in the sandboxes. Doing all right, all germinated now. Like again, when it was windy, they did get a bit of a battering in the wind, they were rocking about, so I put a bit of netting over and a bit of mesh just to keep them out of the wind a little bit. But apart from that, they're looking all right. You can see, doing okay. Parsnips are a bit of a different matter. I think I've got 4 up now. 4 out of 5. But that's about it, I think. Parsnips have never been my greatest success. Alright folks, this is where I've had to put a bit of rudimentary windbreak up the other day because of the big gale that came in. So my old polytunnel doors, I just tied them up to the frame with some wire just to protect my lettuces because it was coming from the northeast. But it managed to do the trick, as you can see. They're all still standing, going all right. I've got a bit of netting on as well for a bit more protection. But they've all taken those. A few more in there. So yeah, that's my lettuces, just the cos, Webb's wonderful iceberg, and a few of the multigrain again. So I planted my beans. I've just put this bit of windbreak up along the side of my polytunnel there, just to give them a little bit of protection. Don't know how much good it'll do, but it's better than nothing. So I planted my beans today. These are the dwarf ones. I think they're called the Ferrari, that's the variety. Never grown them before, not grown dwarf French beans for years, because I've been growing the cobras in the polytunnel. So I've got 18 plants planted out there, quite close together, about a foot apart. So hopefully they sort of growing amongst each other and help each other support themselves. But I have grown some, planted out some cobras there. I've got about 12 plants growing up these canes, which I've tied to my polytunnel again. So we'll see how they get on. But yeah, first time I've grown cobras outside. As long as it doesn't get too windy, they should be alright. Rhubarb's coming along now. First time I've given it a little bit of water, but that one got absolutely battered in the wind. But these are my gooseberries, and there's something very strange going on. I think these are really lacking water. Because if I show you there, they're like little prunes. In fact, that's just dropped off. Oh yeah, they're all dropping off. All the fruit's just shriveled up and dropped off, whether it's lack of water or what. So I've given them as much water as I can, but it doesn't look like we're going to have a very good crop of gooseberries this year, by judging by it. There's another one there, look. They've all got a funny colour, shriveled up and dropped off, so that's not good. These are the normal gooseberries, the green ones. And I don't appear to have any fruit on these whatsoever. So yeah, not looking too promising on the gooseberry front. So into my final bed, not a lot going in here at all. I've planted some sweet peas, so hopefully should get a crop of those later. But the rest of it, nothing in it at all. I'm going to plant some leeks out in this, but apart from that, there's not a lot going in it. So it's, unless I can find a garden centre that perhaps sells something like a butternut squash or something like that, it's going to be all bare soil. So like I said, because I'm growing a lot of stuff in the polytunnel beds that I would normally grow outside, I've got some of the outside stuff with not a lot in. So it's just basically rhubarb and nothing. Anyway, that's about it, folks. Like I said, not a lot going on, but I'm doing the best I can with what's going on. Weather's looking a bit grotty, but it's supposed to pick up next week. So anyway, folks, that's about it. See you later.